Hey Vsauce, I'm Jake, and in Minecraft you can make some pretty incredible things like WesterosCraft, which is about 501 square miles, making it larger than New York City and roughly the same size as Los Angeles. The development leads, Will Blue and Jacob Granberry, have been working on the project for over 2 years with the help of hundreds of volunteers, faithfully rebuilding Westeros from Game of Thrones and all of its major cities to scale. But instead of just one bit of knowledge, this is 9-bit. In 1977, the Atari 2600 system was released, which, at its peak, had 80% of the video game market. They also hold the title for releasing what is considered one of the worst video games ever made. In an act of crazy hubris, they made 5 million copies of the game and only sold 1.5 million of them. Atari sent the remaining millions of copies and other disasters to a landfill in New Mexico, where everything was crushed, buried, and then covered in cement. If you were to lay the ET game cartridges down flat and stack the 3.5 million unsold copies on top of one another, it would be over 233,300 feet tall, which is about 13 Empire State Buildings high. If you really want to play ET, then you can buy it and over 6,850 other games for the low starting price of $575,000. eBay seller Video Game Museum is currently looking to get rid of his collection that includes more than 330 consoles, 220 controllers, and spans 30 years of gaming history. To see everything he's selling, you can look through the itemized list, which is a staggering 135 pages long. One thing the collection lacks is Grand Theft Auto Saw by publisher Syrian Games, who sells ridiculously hacked and pirated copies of popular video games. These games also have the best cover art I have ever seen. Artist Foxfoxwaltz creates amazing video game-inspired functional sculptures like this Last Guardian speaker enclosure and this incredible Shadow of the Colossus external hard drive. And for bonus points, he even did a cat bus enclosure. If you're really a hardcore gamer, then meet Okan Kaya, who holds the Guinness record for longest video game marathon ever. Okan played Call of Duty Black Ops 2 for more than 135 hours over 7 consecutive days. He could take 10-minute breaks every hour or skip them to take longer breaks later so he could sleep. But for musical dedication, there's YouTuber John Dreamer, who composes fantastic scores for his favorite video games, like this epic one for Assassin's Creed 3. Grab your bud and hops on over to the first ever arcade that also dispenses beer. The Beercade is a half-fighting game, half-robot bartender that serves you a cold one after your opponent taps out. For a more sober gaming experience, check out this augmented reality puzzle game by Julian Oliver. It uses solid plastic cubes that have a different room on each face. Tilt the cube in order to get the character to go through doors that bring him to different rooms. There are 3 levels in total, represented by 3 separate cubes, and you have to get him to the exit of each one until he finally escapes. Links to everything are in the description below. I'm Jake, and as always, thanks for watching.